AR glasses that work at consumer prices just became real. Xreal's A01 Plus launched yesterday at $299, and they're available to order right now. These are lightweight, functional augmented reality glasses that actually deliver on a promise the tech industry has been chasing for 20 years. Before you dismiss Xreal as just another startup chasing Apple's Vision Pro dream, here's what's different. Apple's Vision Pro costs $3,000 and weighs nearly a pound. Xreal's A01 Plus weighs 2.2 ounces, lighter than most sunglasses, at 1/10 the price. That's not marginal, that's a category change. The global AR market is exploding. Goldman Sachs predicted AR and VR combined would be a $400 billion market by 2025. We are there now, and AR is pulling ahead hard. But here's the catch. Consumer AR didn't exist at affordable prices until yesterday. Xreal just changed that equation completely. The A01 Plus connects to phones, laptops, and tablets via USB-C and creates a secondary display only you can see. Imagine a cinema-sized screen hovering in front of your eyes while you move around. You can text, work, watch videos, or game without looking at a phone or monitor. It's genuinely weird and genuinely useful. This is where it gets interesting. What Xreal just proved is that the future of computing might not be in your hand or on your wrist. It might be right in front of your eyes. To understand why Xreal's launch is historic, you need to know why AR has been a graveyard for 20 years. Google Glass launched in 2013 as the future of wearable computing. It looked like sleek sunglasses with a tiny display. And then everyone realized nobody wanted to be seen wearing something that looked like a spy camera. Plus, it only lasted 3 hours on battery, cost $1,500, and broke easily. Google quietly killed it. Then came Magic Leap. The company raised $2 billion from major investors and promised the next computing platform after phones and computers. They kept the product secret for years, built hype like Apple, and finally shipped in 2018 to basically nobody. Their AR glasses were bulky, cost $2,300, had a tiny field of view, and needed a backpack-sized processing unit to run. Magic Leap's magic was mostly investor money disappearing. Microsoft HoloLens came next, actual enterprise potential, decent optics, thousands of dollars per unit. But enterprise AR stayed niche because the glasses were expensive, heavy, and clunky. Nobody wanted to wear them all day. Apple spent 15 years and billions developing Vision Pro. When they finally shipped it in 2024 at $3,000 and 1.3 pounds, they sold a few hundred thousand to enterprise buyers and enthusiasts. The consumer market yawned. Here's why all of them failed. They were too expensive, too heavy, or too ugly for normal people to wear. Xreal A01 Plus breaks all three patterns at once. The A01 Plus sounds magical, but the technology isn't mysterious. It's elegant, which means simple enough to actually work. Here's the core idea. Instead of building a standalone device, Xreal took a different approach. The glasses are almost pure display. They connect via USB-C to your phone, laptop, or tablet and mirror whatever's on that screen into a private display only you see. Your phone stays in your pocket. The glasses become output only. This changes everything. Xreal didn't build a complete computer into the glasses. No custom processor, no massive battery, no heat nightmare. The glasses weigh 2.2 ounces because they're mostly optics and display. Your computing power comes from the device it's tethered to. The display uses micro-LED technology, tiny LED lights projected through a lens that creates an image floating about 1 foot in front of your eyes. Field of view is 46 degrees, which is narrower than human sight, but wide enough that watching video or working feels normal. Battery: only the display consumes power and pulls electricity from your phone or laptop. The glasses literally never run out of battery as long as your device is charged. This is the insight Xreal had that everyone else missed. AR doesn't need to be a standalone computer. It just needs to be a good display. Let's ground this in reality. What does owning Xreal A01 Plus glasses mean for your daily life? Imagine working at a coffee shop on a 6-inch laptop screen. You put on the A01 Plus glasses and that screen becomes 60 inches, floating at eye level. Your posture fixes. Your neck stops hurting. You actually want to work there now, or you're coding. Serious developers spend hours at 2 or 3 monitors. 2 monitors cost $400. Xreal glasses, $299, and you get a massive display anywhere. Developers are already asking about bulk orders. Gaming becomes wild. Connect the glasses to your laptop, and your game runs on a display that fills your field of vision. Not full VR, but the visual space is massive compared to a phone screen. The experience transforms. Movie watching feels different. You're lying down, phone in your pocket, watching a film on a screen floating above you. That spatial separation, the screen out in front instead of in your hands, changes immersion completely. The thread connecting all these use cases is identical. The A01 Plus removes the screen from your hand and puts it in your vision. It doesn't sound revolutionary until you try it. Then it just feels normal. And that's when you realize AR isn't coming. It's already here. Let's be specific about how Xreal A01 Plus stacks up against other AR devices that exist right now. Apple Vision Pro is the obvious comparison. $3,000, £1.3 pounds. It's a full mixed reality computer running Vision OS, handles 3D apps, spatial video, and can work standalone. Also, most people find it uncomfortable to wear for long sessions. Battery lasts 2 to 2.5 hours if you're using it hard. Field of view is around 100 to 110 degrees, better than a A01 Plus. But here's the kicker. You're paying 10 times more for a device that's 1,000 times heavier and lasts a fraction of the time the A01 Plus does. Meta Ray-Bans with AI aren't really AR glasses. They are smart glasses with a camera and speakers. They don't create a display. Xreal is a completely different category. Xreal also has older models like the Air and Air 2 Pro. Those cost between $400 to $600 and needed special adapters. A01 Plus is cheaper, simpler, and better hardware at half the price. Other startups in AR are either vaporware or enterprise only. Xreal is the only company shipping affordable consumer AR glasses right now. But here's what matters. The A01 Plus proves the price point works. That changes everything for the entire AR industry. Every company that was betting on premium pricing just got undercut. Xreal's A01 Plus shipping at $299 doesn't just mean AR glasses are here. It means every assumption the industry held was wrong. For 15 years, companies believed consumer AR would follow the same path as every previous computing platform. Desktop computers got smaller and cheaper, becoming laptops. Laptops became smartphones. Smartphones became wearables. The pattern each generation is an order of magnitude cheaper than the last. But there's a hidden assumption in that pattern. Each new device is more powerful than the last. AR seemed different. Companies thought they had to build supercomputers into the glasses because the glasses needed to be standalone. Apple, Meta, Google, all of them pursued standalone AR that could exist without tethering to another device. Xreal asked a different question. What if the glasses don't have to be standalone? What if they are just display devices connected to the computer you already own? That shifted the entire equation. Now we're entering a world where your phone is a capable computer and AR glasses are a thin display layer on top of it. That means AR scales to billions of people because it doesn't require building new chips or batteries. It just requires optics and engineering. For workers, this means remote jobs stop feeling remote. You're not on a call in a small video window, you're in shared space with your team. For students, it means classrooms are anywhere. For developers, it means your office exists wherever you are. This is when the revolution actually starts. If you're sold on the idea of owning AR glasses, here's what you actually need to know about buying the A01 Plus right now. Price: $299 for the base model. That's genuine consumer pricing. You can buy one today without feeling like you're buying a luxury good. For comparison, a mid-range smartphone costs $600 to $1,000. For specialty display technology, $299 is stunning. Specs worth knowing: 46-degree field of view, which sounds narrow until you use it. 2.2-ounce weight makes them actually wearable for extended use. USB-C connection means they work with any modern phone, laptop, or tablet. Resolution is 1080p per eye, which is less than a 4K phone screen, but enough for comfortable work and media. Compatibility matters. They work with Android phones that have USB-C, iPhones with a USB-C adapter, Windows laptops, Mac laptops, and iPads, basically any device made in the last 3 years. Battery life on the glasses themselves is technically infinite since they draw power from your device. Your phone or laptop battery depletes while you're using them, obviously. Shipping timeline, Xreal says orders ship within a few weeks. They are made to order to prevent inventory waste. Real talk, these aren't the endgame AR glasses. The endgame is wireless, self-powered, and way cheaper. But A01 Plus is the first genuinely usable consumer AR, and it's available today. Here's the thing, this isn't really a story about Xreal. It's a story about AR entering its consumer phase. For 20 years, AR existed in labs and enterprise deployments. Google Glass failed because consumers didn't want surveillance cameras at coffee shops. Microsoft sold HoloLens to factories and construction crews. Meta and Apple both bet AR would require standalone computers that weighed more than a pound. Xreal proved they were wrong. AR doesn't need to be fancy, it just needs to be light, affordable, and useful. The lightness comes from removing the processor, the affordability comes from removing the processor, the usefulness comes from tethering to a device you own. That changes how everyone proceeds. Google has AR glasses in labs. Amazon has prototypes. Microsoft needs to rethink HoloLens around a tethered model or lose to Xreal. Apple's Vision Pro strategy centered on standalone computing. This creates massive pressure on that product line. Most importantly, consumer AR is inevitable and actually soon. 5 years from now, AR glasses will be as common as Bluetooth headphones. The price will drop under $100. The tech will be better, lighter, wireless. Xreal A01 Plus is the moment the future became real. What you do with it next is up to you.